go. Guys, to close class today, I'm going to show us a mudra. You can start with it if you want, but I thought maybe today we could start in child's pose or start in a variation of puppy. If you want to start seated, you can. And let's find our mudra. It's called Sakshi mudra. And we just bring our hands together, but then fold those thumbs in so the thumb knuckles are together. So it's going to look like that. You got it? So regular kind of steeple and then fold the thumbs in. And you can hold that in front of your heart if you want to start seated. If you want to start in a puppy or you want to start in a child's pose, maybe bring a supported child's pose like a bolster or a cushion. You can also come with blocks for a supported puppy. And just let that heart melt down, and that'll be nice across the upper back. So however you want to start, just drop into your space, connecting with your breath. And the mudra that we have for some guidance today supports our inner witness. It supports clarity and self-study. So wherever you're at in your physical body, whether you're seated or in a child's pose or puppy, let's just be a fly on the wall and just visualize ourselves wherever we're at. Just see ourselves in the physical body. Just being this, you could say, literal witness. Just witnessing the physical body in its shape. And then coming back to our physical body, maybe just scanning from the toes to the head. Noticing maybe how the legs feel today. Just noticing any physical sensation in the body. And maybe naming it. And then let it go, step away. We let the breath come and go for a few breaths, taking a step back. Now let's drop into our bodies again. Maybe notice any emotions within. Maybe name them. I'm pumped because I'm going to go to City Field today. Now let's step back and be the witness and see that body there. Maybe see those emotions kind of around the body, moving around or over like clouds or like a butterfly on the breeze. Now let's bring our awareness to that central channel, that Sushumna Nadi, a connection to source. Knowing that we are an expression of source in this physical body, in this experience of being human, that has emotions, that has physical sensations in this vessel of a body. Connect with that central channel of the spine. Feel it past the crown of the head. Maybe say out loud or to yourself, my true nature is peace. My true nature is peace. I am not this body. I am not this mind. Consciousness and joy incarnate, bliss of the blissful am I. I am not this body. I am not this mind. Consciousness and joy incarnate, bliss of the blissful am I. Let's drop into that bliss. Perhaps feel that bliss body extending to our toes, to our fingertips, to the crown of the head. And may today's practice remind us that we are a home for bliss, for peace. And we're becoming more and more self-aware with each breath. Let's chant a single Om together, guys. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You're welcome to sit here with this mudra or however is comfortable, as long as you'd like. Or go ahead and come up to tabletop. And let's move with awareness, move with the breath. So maybe exhale to plant the hands and exhale to ground the knees. And then when you get to your tabletop, let's just breathe a few rounds of breath. Feeling maybe the palms rooting down, the tops of the feet rooting down. And now let's plant the hands, plant that left knee, and we're going to point the toe of the right foot and just start to just poke the ceiling with that right foot. Bring the knee back down, kind of tap the floor, and just poke the sky again. Maybe gaze between the hands or kind of up towards the front of the mat. We're going to keep our neck in line with the spine. So we're just going to poking the ceiling with the toes. Exhale to point, inhale to lower. Exhale, point. Inhale, lower. Now exhale, point to the sky, and we're going to pause here. Maybe feel the glute active. Try to keep from rounding that low spine or dropping the belly. Try to keep the low spine kind of flat by tucking the pelvis. Let's give ourselves another breath. And now we'll exhale, bring that right knee to the right elbow. And now let's extend the leg long and an inhale so it comes behind us. Flex the foot. And then exhale, knee to elbow, right knee to right elbow, and we'll inhale. And we feel the breath nice and long as we lengthen. And then exhale to crunch that right knee to right elbow. And let's inhale, find the right leg long. Pause here with the leg long. Maybe relax into this shape. And then let's tap the toe to the ground and lift it up. Keeping the ankle in line with the hip. Tap it down and then lift it up. Tap that toe down, bring it up to the sky, and now bring the knee in. Let's curl the toes under, walk the hands forward, and we'll exhale back to downward facing dog. You're noticing the right side of the body, and then the left, and then the body as a whole. And feel that bliss of the blissful that you are. Maybe you just visualize that strand of light up the spine. Breathing out and in. Exhale. One more breath in. And then we'll exhale to lower down the knees. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. You can sway the hips side to side, or maybe you kind of pedal the legs out, extending them long and then back to the ground. And then we'll meet with the knees down, meet in tabletop. And then we'll point the left toes to the sky. Try to keep that back nice and flat. Sometimes it's helpful to put a block on the back, on that low back, and keep it steady. But then just tap that left toe to sky, and then bring the knee down. And then tap the toe to sky, and then bring it down. Exhale up, then inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Now exhale, point it up, and let's pause here. Hold that point towards the sky. Exhale, maybe let it out with a sigh. Another breath in. And then we'll exhale, bring that knee to the elbow. And then we'll extend that leg long behind us. And then bring the left knee to the left elbow again. And then send the leg long, inhale. Exhale, bring the knee to elbow. Let's inhale to send it long, keep that low back flat. The ankle may be in line with the hip if you can. And then if you want, tap that foot down and bring the leg up. Exhale down, inhale up, lower it down. Inhale, bring it up. And now pause with the leg long. Breathing out and breathing in. One more breath. And now this time, we'll exhale to bring that left foot between the hands. Plant the left foot, ground the hands, and let's curl the right toes under. Send the right leg nice and long. Let's rise up to crescent lunge. Maybe sigh when you get to the top. And then drop those shoulders down. Let's bring our arms into cactus. Nice. Arms in cactus, that left knee is bent. And maybe you wiggle the foot forward and drop into a deep bend. Maybe you don't. Maybe you keep it a little bit less of a bend. But let's bring our awareness to the foot. And then the right foot, arms in cactus. Let's pinch those shoulder blades behind us nice and tight. And then exhale, bring hands together. You can find the mudra if you want. Let's exhale to fold on the inside of that thigh. Variation of humble warrior. And we're gonna hold and surrender here for 3 breaths. I am not this body. I am not this mind. One more breath in. Let's exhale to rise. Extend the arms up overhead. Really nice job, guys. Bring the arms apart, sweep them down. And then with those arms behind us, exhale to fold over that front leg, and let's rise up into a Virabhadrasana 3. Planting the left foot. Try to keep those hips parallel with the floor. We're not opening up the hips. We're going to keep them down. Let's breathe in. And then we'll exhale to sweep the arms in front of us. Maybe finding that mudra again. If you want, stay here in your warrior 3. Or maybe bring that right knee to the right elbow. And then we'll extend it back, just like we did on our tabletop. And then bring it back. We can do it 2 more times. Bring your awareness to the torso. Feel that left foot really gripping the earth, grounding. And then when you bring that leg back again, nice and long, pause. And then with control, let's lower that right foot down, coming into our lunge. Let the arms up, find the cactus arms. Breathe out and in. Nice, guys. Now exhale to fold forward to frame the foot. And then step the left foot back, plank pose. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in plank. And then exhale, let's lower the knees down. Bring the hands under the shoulders. Now let's drop the belly. So we're coming into our cow. So before we kept our back straight, now we're going to drop the belly to round that low back. And then exhale, push the earth away. Cat. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. And then exhale, round into cat. And again, cow. Inhale. And then cat. Push the earth away. Let's pause in cat, guys. Maybe scan the body from toes to fingertips. One more breath in. Now exhale, find table. Step the right foot forward. Ground the right foot between the hands. Curl the left toes under. Let's rise into our crescent. Pressing through the ball, the left foot. Bending that right knee as much as is comfortable. And then we'll rise up. Arms up. And then let's find cactus arms again. Really dropping those shoulders, and we can pinch those shoulder blades together, and then bring the arms forward so the shoulder blades kind of glide down the back. Breathing out and in, and out and in. One more breath. And then we'll exhale, bring hands together. We can find the mudra. And then we'll fold it forward, hovering over the thigh. We'll be coming on the inside of that knee for a variation of a humble warrior. Grab the foot, press through the ball of that left foot. Nice job, guys. Engage the torso. Two more breaths in and out. Last breath in. Let's exhale to rise, lifting the heart, lifting the chest. And now let's ground the right foot, rise forward up into that Virabhadrasana 3, flexing that left foot and hovering the heart. Try to lift up out of that right hip. So we're really long through the right leg. Heart is parallel with the floor. We'll be here static, finding ourselves in the shape. You can bring elbows together. Mine were kind of flaring out. You can bring them together or let them flare out, but keep the mudra if you can. And then if you want, for 4 breaths, you can exhale the knee to the elbow and then extend that leg long, or you can just stay still. Two more breaths in and out. One more breath in and a breath out. Let's pause. Lower that left foot to the ground, rise up, finding your crescent, bring arms to the sky this time. Nice, guys, breathe in. Exhale, fold it forward, frame the foot, step the right foot back, plank pose. Nice and long through the heels, pressing through the heels, pressing the earth away. Breathe in. Let's exhale, lower down, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And then exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let the breath come and go with ease if you can. We hear a couple breaths, planting hands, planting feet, breathe in. And then let's exhale to bend the right leg, and then we'll send it to sky. And now let's stack the hips open. So reaching that right foot kind of towards the left. And then we'll inhale to lower the right foot. And then exhale to plant the hands and the feet again. Let's inhale to draw the left leg up. And exhale to stack the hips, the left foot reaching for the right side. As we do this, we kind of tend to rock forward on the hands to keep the chest towards the thigh. So press back still. The hip is open. And then let's lower down the foot. Exhale to reach the floor. And then let's inhale up to plank. Option here to stay in plank pose or to lower onto the knees. We're going to bring the knees to the elbow again. So let's exhale to bring the right knee to right elbow. If you're in tabletop, it's the same idea, but we just have one knee grounded. Then left knee to left elbow, and then drive it back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, and then back. And then exhale, left knee, left elbow, bring the foot back. And now let's step the right foot forward, and then the left, fold Uttanasana. Yeah, nice. You can keep the feet or draw the feet as wide or as close together as you want. Let's breathe in and out. Exhale, I am not this body, I am not this mind. Breathe in again. Exhale, consciousness and joy incarnate. Bliss with the blissful and mind. Let's bend the knees and rise up to sky together. Bringing hands to our heart, maybe finding our Sakshi mudra or any mudra, any variation with the hands. Pausing with the hands in front of the heart, maybe. Feeling the beating of the heart in the chest. Maybe it's beating rapidly. See if we can lengthen the inhale. And exhale out the mouth. Another breath. Exhale, let it go. Let's sweep the hands down and then bring the arms up overhead. Exhale to reach over to the left, a little side body opener for the right side. Let's pause here. And then we'll exhale over to the right, opening up the left side body. Letting the breath come and go. And then let's inhale to bring arms up overhead, bringing our awareness to those muscles between the ribs, and we're going to bend again. So over to the left, maybe imagine those muscles finding some breathing room, right? And then we'll exhale over to the other side. Another breath. And then exhale, bring hands to the middle. Draw them to the chest. Plant the left foot. Step our right foot back. And now pivot towards the long edge of the mat with that right foot. Find that warrior two. Bring that left knee. And let's see about those shoulders over the hips. Okay, that left knee, we're going to draw towards that pinky end of the foot. Maybe find your mudra if you want, or bring the arms out. However you want to express this, let it be so. Let's be here for 3 breaths to start. Dropping in, connecting with that bliss, that unchanging. We have our emotions, but they can float around like clouds. We can be the witness. We're here to experience, but we don't have to over-identify or attach. Let's straighten that left leg and bring the hands above the head. And then we'll exhale to bend and lengthen. And really plant the left foot to maybe feel some opening in the left thigh, or left inner thigh. And then we'll straighten and bring the hands above the head. Now this time, let's pause, drop the right hand down that right leg and reach over behind us with the left arm. Opening up that side body, creating that space between the ribs on the left side. Breathe in. And now let's exhale, bend that left knee, bring the left hand in front of the leg, and maybe it rests on top. And then reach that right arm overhead, breathing space on the right side of the body. Breathe out and in. And now here we're going to exhale, bring the right hand kind of down on the inside of that left foot, sweep it down and then back. And then let's come up to warrior two. Breathe in and out. Now exhale, drop the left hand on the inside of that left leg. Yep, you got it. Reach over the head with the right arm. And now sweep that right hand down across the floor and open up to warrior two. So we kind of have some pelvic movement and movement in the shoulder there. Exhale one more time, left hand in front of that left leg, right arm overhead. Yep, and now sweep that right hand down, feel the kind of the butt move back. And then we exhale as we rise, tucking the pelvis as the hands face the floor again. Pay attention to that knee, let's breathe in. Exhale, straighten the leg, bring hands overhead. Let's draw hands to our heart, give ourselves a breath. Maybe close the eyes, left leg straight, right leg facing the long edge, hands at the heart. Now let's open up our hands. Look past that left hand. And with that left leg straight, bring the left hand in front of that left leg, coming into Trikonasana. Right hand to the sky. On an exhale, you can bring that left hand underneath the left ear. Kind of a little treat for the torso. Nothing like a torso treat to bring us into the physical body in the present moment. Let's inhale. Exhale back. Palms face the ground, left leg is straight up, and with that left leg towards the long edge. Exhale, hands to hips. Now let's pivot that pelvis. So tilting it forward, sits bones go back, and we'll exhale to fold, wide-legged forward fold. Let the head hang, maybe glancing between those knees towards the wall, or whatever it is that's behind us. And then maybe close the eyes and find ourselves in our bliss body. You can shift the weight into the balls of the feet, maybe. Exhale. Breathe in. And then let's exhale to walk the hands over towards the right. Now pivot the right foot towards the short edge. And then bend that knee and we'll rise up into our warrior two. Coming into warrior two on the other side. And reach those arms short edge to short edge. Nice job, guys. Pay attention to that pelvis so it's kind of tucked. Shoulders over hips. Let's glance over that front right hand. Let's be here for those 3 breaths. Really nice, guys. So you can relax the shoulder blades down the back. Really good. Breathe in and out. One more breath. And let's exhale. Bring that left hand down the back of that left leg. The right arm reaches overhead. Really bend into that right knee as we go into our reverse warrior. Breathe in and out. And in and out. Another breath. Now exhale to bring the right hand in front of that right leg. Left arm reaches for sky. And then drop that left hand over the head. See if you can feel that lengthening from maybe the hip to the armpit to wrist. And then let's exhale. Come back into that warrior two just for a minute. And then drop the left hand down, reach the right arm to sky. And then exhale that right hand down in front of that leg. Now we're gonna sweep the left arm overhead. And then as we open back to warrior two, sweep that left hand down, kind of across that mat, and then tuck that pelvis and rise back into Virabhadrasana 2. Breathe in. Exhale the right hand on the inside of that right leg, left hand overhead. And then exhale to sweep that left hand towards the right foot across the mat, back and drop the hips under shoulders. Virabhadrasana 2. Good, guys. Exhale, right hand on the inside of that leg, left arm overhead. Sweep that left hand down and back. And then exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Breathe in. Exhale, straighten that right leg. Give ourselves a pause. And then exhale, reach that right hand past the foot. And then drop into your Trikonasana. Right hand underneath or in front of that right leg. Left arm to sky. You can inhale for a torso treat. Right arm under right ear. Breathing out and in. One more breath. Let's exhale. Bring those shoulders over hips. Put the palms down. Nice. Exhale the right foot towards the long edge of the mat. Let's press through the pinky edge sides of the right leg. Feeling that stretch maybe in the adductors, those inner thighs. Let's breathe in. Good. Now exhale, bring hands to hips. Let's point those toes towards the corners of the mat. Exhale, drop the hips down. Make sure that pelvis is tucked. Okay? Yeah, bring the hands to the heart in our mudra, or maybe the arms are extended wide. Let's close our eyes and feel our heart beating in our physical body. Maybe notice the energy, maybe it's in the form of a burning sensation or a pulsing sensation. Feel the prana within your being. And then we'll inhale to straighten the legs, bring the arms up overhead. Yeah, exhale, hands in front of the heart. Let's find the variation of extended mountain pose. Our toes are out, our legs are strong and grounded. Let's close our eyes. Utthita Tadasana. Be visualizing our body in this shape. Turning on our inner witness. Let's exhale. Now we'll open the eyes. We'll pivot our feet to face the long edge now. Let's heel toe the feet together. And then let's drop down into malasana. So let's lower those hips down. Maybe the elbows come on the inside of the knees. And again, if that's not in your practice to come into full malasana, then you can come into that kind of sumo squat. So finding your expression of malasana. Okay. All right, guys. We're all in malasana, so let's give ourselves a breath. And then give ourselves another one. And then we'll inhale to extend the left hand towards the ground and reach the right arm to sky. And as you reach that left hand down, press it into the left knee, that left leg, and feel the left hip open. Try to keep the right knee open as well. Breathe in. And then exhale, bring hands together in front of the heart. Let's pause here. Then on an inhale, let's rise up to stand. So coming into Talasana, our palm tree. Standing tall, but at the top, come onto the balls of the feet, lifting the heels. 3 breaths, heels lifted. When you're ready, lower the heels. Maybe shake out the knees, shake out the legs. And then when you're ready, exhale to drop into your malasana. And then when you're ready again on your own breath, bring the right hand maybe towards the earth and the left hand to the sky. Really good, guys. And now exhale, bring hands together in front of the heart. You can stay here for a few more breaths if you want. Otherwise, rock onto the balls of the feet, lift the heels, and we'll rise up into Talasana. Planting those balls of the feet as we rise. Hands can come up overhead. Separate the hands. Lower those shoulder blades down the back. And now let's exhale, drop the heels. Let's lower the hands. We'll pause here in a mountain pose variation. Maybe close the eyes, feel the heart beating in the chest. And now let's bring the palms together. Yogi's choice, you can separate the feet and drop down into a goddess squat. Maybe you want to keep those feet malasana distance apart, and you can drop down and come into your crow pose. Completely up to you. There's no rush. Let's give ourselves some time to just find the shape and be there. Nice, guys. Let yourself come out and back in. There's no rush. Maybe 3 more breaths. And come out of it whenever you're ready. We'll meet in Talasana and then in mountain pose. So you can lift up into your palm tree pose, and then we'll drop into mountain pose, meeting in mountain pose together. Really nice, guys. Feel the beating of the heart in your chest. And soften the gaze, maybe closing the eyes, bringing awareness to the tip of the nose. I am not this body. I am not this mind. Consciousness and joy incarnate, bliss of the blissful am I. Whenever you're ready, you can come to the front of your mat if you're not there already. Let's meet in our mountain pose. Let's shine the palms towards the thighs this time. And then scan the body from the toes to the shoulders and the shoulders down the arms. And then bringing awareness to that tip of the nose, feel the breath enter the body, the prana, filling the brain, and then exhaling to the heart and filling our entire being with life force energy. Inhale, prana enters the body. Exhale to the heart and into our entire system. Let's lift our arms up overhead. Exhale to bring them in front of the heart. Ground the left foot. And then bring the right knee out in front of us, lifting the knee in front of the hip. And then we're going to exhale to hinge as we kick that right leg back into a Virabhadrasana 3. From here, let's exhale to bring those hands kind of towards the floor in a standing split. You can bring the right leg high to the sky, or maybe it's kind of a warrior 3 leg, but drop the hands. And then let's exhale to rise up, plant the right toe, big toe behind us, coming into kind of a standing position. And then we'll exhale, hinge again. The right foot rises as we lower the hands to the floor in a somewhat of a standing split. Let's lower the hands, pause here, guys. And maybe we bring the left hand to the left ankle. And we have the right hand down, right leg is back. You can bring the right hand to the ankle and try that on for size. Let's give ourselves a breath. Now plant both hands. With control, let's lower that right foot down. Coming into a lunge setup, but lower that right knee to the ground. We'll inhale to rise. Low lunge. Good. Really drop into that front right hip. Left knee is bent, breathe in. Let's exhale, bring the arms out to the side and then twist towards the left. Palms shining in the same direction as that left hip. And then drop that left hand back, reach the right arm to sky. And then exhale, bring the right hand on the inside of that left foot. Let's curl the toes of the right foot under and then lift the hips coming into our Vrita Parsva Konasana. Press through the ball of that right foot, left arm reaching for sky. I am not this body, I am not this mind. Exhale, bring the left hand down, framing the foot with the hands. Inhale, step the foot back. Consciousness and joy incarnate, bliss of the blissful am I. Give ourselves a breath here in plank. And now let's exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let the breath come and go with ease if we can. Breathe in. And now let's bring our knees mat distance apart, dropping back into child's pose, or maybe into puppy pose. Let's lengthen that spine. Let the arms open up on the underside of the arms. Connecting with breath, connecting with body. And remembering that inner witness. Let's exhale, glance up between the hands, pressing hands down, curl the toes under, meeting in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Ground the feet, ground the hands, breathe in and out. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Exhale, step the right foot forward and then step the left foot forward. Let's hang here in our Uttanasana. This time we'll grab opposite elbows, maybe bring the hands into clasp behind the back. You can reach the arms up to sky. If we want to open the shoulders in the front of the shoulders, or we can grab opposite elbows to kind of open the space between the shoulder blades. So that if we want to open the upper back, we can hang like a rag doll with our hands on our elbows. We can interlace the hands behind us for the shoulders, the front of the shoulders. And now let's bend the knees, rise up nice and tall into our mountain pose. Nice and slow, lowering the hands to the side. Breathing out and in. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale, ground the right foot. And then bring the hands into prayer, maybe into our mudra, and we'll hinge forward, taking the left leg back. Coming into a Virabhadrasana 3. And then we'll exhale to bring that left knee forward. Bring the left knee in front of the hip. And then we'll exhale to rock it back again, sending the left leg long, finding a Virabhadrasana 3. And now maybe this time, we bring our hands towards the ground, touch the hands down. And then we'll rise up on an inhale, lifting the heart, lifting the chest. That left toe can touch down behind us. The chest lifts. And then exhale, let's hinge at the waist. Heart parallel with the floor. Left leg extending behind us. We can lower the hands towards the ground for standing splits. Now let's keep our hands here. And if we want, we can explore bringing one hand and then the other towards that right ankle. Draw the belly in towards the spine. Gaze on something that's nice and still. And then let's release the hands. Bend that right knee just a little, and then drop the left foot back with control. And then we'll lower that left knee. And we'll rise up. Maybe in victory. Exhale. Breathe in. And then exhale to open the arms wide again. And then to twist on an exhale towards that right side. Breathe in. Nice and deep with the breath. And then exhale to bring that right hand down, left arm to sky. A little back bend in our twist. And now exhale, bring the left hand on the inside of the right foot, plant the hand, curl the toes of that left foot under, lift the left knee off the ground and reach the right arm to sky. Yeah. Good, guys. Breathe out and in. One more breath. And then exhale, plant the right hand on the outside of the right foot. Inhale to step the right foot back. Palakasana. Let's be here for 3 breaths. So reach through the heels. As you reach the heels back, you'll feel the Press of the legs, those quads activate. Press the earth away. Upper back is active. Breathe in. Now exhale, lower down, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe in. And now let's exhale, lower the knees down, mat distance apart. Coming into child's pose or coming into puppy pose. Maybe allow the next exhale to drop you more into the front of your body, letting yourself come to the earth. And the next exhale, send it towards those sits bones. And feel a stretch across the low back, maybe just energetically. Now, as you're ready, let's lift up into table. And then in our tabletop, let's close the eyes and soften the gaze. And be that fly on the wall, be the witness. Now we can open the eyes if we want, or we can just move with awareness with our eyes closed. Let's bring the left hand under the heart. If you want, you can sweep the right arm up to sky, or you can just move that right arm behind that left wrist. Coming into our thread the needle. Sometimes it's helpful to bring the left hand forward, as you guys know, so find whatever works for you, but bring the back of that right arm to the ground. Maybe the forehead is on the floor, maybe you look over at that right shoulder with the left temple on the earth. On an exhale, let's press the left hand down so we lift the heart just a little. Bring the right arm through. You can bring it up to sky if you want. And then we'll bring that hand in front of us. Let's come onto our forearms. And then just rest in a tabletop on our forearms. Breathing out and in. Inhale. And then we'll exhale, come to table. When you get to table, you can bring the right hand underneath the heart. And then just bring that left arm behind the wrist, or if you want, reach it to sky first and then bring it through. Coming into our thread the needle on the other side. Nice, guys. Let's begin to slow the heart by bringing awareness to a slow, deep breath. So we'll inhale through the palms and exhale out the soles of the feet. Inhale through the soles of the feet. Exhale out the palms. Inhale through the palm. Exhale out the soles of the feet. Now, however you want to come from your thread the needle to tabletop, go ahead and make that transition. Yep, we'll meet in tabletop. Pausing in tabletop, pressing the earth away from the tops of the feet, the knees on the earth. And now walk the knees over to the right side of the mat. We'll exhale to drop the left hip to the ground. And then lie on the left side, bring the left arm out. And we'll stack the knees on top of one another. And then bring the ankles kind of in line with the knees in line with the hip. We'll pause here. And now extend the right leg long in front of us and then send that left leg long. And then reach the right arm up overhead. Just stretching overhead. The left leg is long in line with kind of the whole torso, but the right leg is across the body, off the mat. Breathe in. And now gently, let's kind of rock onto our back. So we slide the left arm to the side and then slide onto the shoulder blades. Coming into a twist. If you want, you can bend that right knee. The right shoulder blade might be on the floor, it might not. Might feel an opening in the back of the right leg, maybe the side body. Wherever you feel it is exactly where it should be. One more breath. And on an exhale, extend that right leg long to kind of meet the left. And now you might plant the foot and roll onto your back. When you get onto your back, let's bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees drop out wide, coming into a reclined butterfly. You can breathe in through the soles of the feet. And exhale at the palms. Breathe in. Exhale at the palms. Let's exhale to kind of roll over. So that left knee and the left foot stacks onto the right knee, and that right foot rolling over onto the right side. Bring the right arm underneath the right ear. So we're on our right side. The knees are stacked, the ankles are stacked. And then we'll send that right leg long, and the left leg can be bent or it can be out in front, extended long. So we're on our right side still. And then we're going to drop that right shoulder. And maybe that low back to the ground. The left arm can come out like a T. Kind of coming into our twists in a different way. Our body kind of has a different reaction to it. Relax the right glute. Relax the face here in our twist. Maybe bringing awareness to the breath, and then letting that awareness go. Now on your next exhale, you're going to just rock onto your back, bringing that left foot to the ground. Left knee to sky. And then we'll hug the right knee and the left knee into the chest. If you want, you can lift the upper back off the ground, bringing the nose towards the knees, and maybe rock side to side there on your back. Nice, good. One more breath in. Now exhale, let's plant the feet to the floor. Bring the shoulder blades to the ground. And then an option here to drive those hips up and slide a block into supported bridge, letting that sacrum rest on the block. You can bring the knees wide, the feet wide, or together. Coming into supported bridge if you want, or if you want, you can have that block there and bring legs up to the sky, or no block, and do either one of these. Maybe you're that fly on the wall, that inner witness. My true nature is peace. My true nature is peace.
Whenever you're ready for Shavasana, allow yourself to come into that shape with ease and drop into effortlessness when you get there. Maybe for a moment, you scan the body and observe any sensation or stillness of prana in the body. And then letting go and just letting that prana be there. Feeling completely absorbed in the prana, in the life source. Let's relax our shoulder blades and really rest those shoulder blades in the upper back and the shoulders on the floor. Let go of any clenching, maybe of the glutes or the feet, the back of the legs. Rest the palms too and feel the arms relax. I am not this body. I am not this mind. Consciousness and joy incarnate. Bliss of the blissful am I. You're welcome to rest in Shavasana. However, if you want to give yourself a couple minutes at the end of class to sit with our Sakshi mudra in a seated position, come up at any moment, or just remain in Shavasana, and I'll keep my eye on the time. Just give yourself what you need. Let's exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Om.